Let's first discuss the cash register. Let's go ahead and click. And there are two ways to look up an item. You can either scan that item if you have the item in front of you, or you may manually search it by typing in this search bar here. I'm going to go ahead and type in H and see what appears. Let's go ahead and select a few of these items. You may also select an item here and click on Order Item. Both methods will allow the items to appear on your cash register. Also, if you make a mistake and you want to delete a particular item, you may do so by clicking on said item. So in this case, I'm going to select the H Super Bulk 14 and then click on Delete Line. What that will do is it will remove that particular item. So that explains the scanning process and removing an item. You may also select the items from the right-hand tab here. These are the best-selling items. So in this case, you want to, select the amount. So let's go with $7 and beer. What that does is it allows that item to appear on the screen. And if you want to increase the quantity of this beer, then you simply want to click on this Increase Quantity button located on the bottom of the screen, and that increases it by 2. The same applies for decreasing the quantity. If the desired quantity is large, then you want to actually click on this quantity here, and let's go with 20. Let's try that again. Okay, let me re-explain that. So you want to first go to the quantity button. If the quantity is larger than 1 or 2, then you want to click on this quantity button here. Let's say it's 20. Click OK, and then select the amount and chemical. Then, as you can see, the quantity changes to 20. And if you want to decrease that amount, just simply go to decrease quantity and it'll change to 19. As easy as that. Moving on, there is an option to apply a certain percentage off an item. So you would need to click the item you want to apply this discount to. For instance, let's click on the chemical and then click on the line % off. Then select the discount of your choice. Let's go with 10%. And what that does is it applies that 10% to just that item. In a scenario where you want to offer discount to all items, you would click total % off. So let's go ahead and click on that, and you can apply any amount of your choice. I'm going to go with 30. And what that does is it applies a 30% discounts to all of the items excluding the chemical, since we've already applied the 10% to that. So it excludes just the chemical and applies to all the rest of the items. The discounted items will be colored in pink. As you can see, the unaffected ones remain white. So I'm gonna give you an example here. See, white. This one is not affected, whereas the pink have the 10%, 30% discount applied to them. Moving on, we're going to go to Tools, and if you click on it, you'll see Z Report. What that is it gives you kind of like an overview, summary of the day's sales record. So click on the Z Report, click Close, and then once you click OK, it will print out the summary of the day's sales record. And these are another option you can do. You can enter the amount that you started off with that day and then the amount that you ended. So on the left-hand column here, you can enter the quantity of each bill. So let's say we have 5 $1 bills and 10 $5 bills, and it'll appear on the right top-hand corner. And once you're done, when you click on OK, it'll give you, it'll let you know how much over or under you are, which is a good feature. So that's that. Let's go ahead and exit out of this. Okay, moving on, let's go to Tools again. And if you go to Save Order, what that is you see this items that we had already scanned. If customer wants to go back and pick up a few more items, then you can go ahead and hold this order so that you avoid any holdups. So let's say message customer wants to pick up more items. Then click on OK, and it saves it. And this allows you to take care of customers, other customers that are waiting in line. Okay, let's say customer returns. You want to click on Tools and click on Open Order. And then we're going to locate the order that we saved. And I can already locate it here. Let's go ahead and open order, and you may resume from where you left off. So this is pretty neat. It saves all the orders that you had scanned, and then you can continue to ring that customer up. Okay, we're going to go to Tools again, and print order is when you want to print the order. So I guess because this error message is appearing because we don't have a printer that's hooked up to the software just yet. So in the case that when you hook it up, then this error message will not appear. Okay, clear order is erasing all contents at once. So you don't have to manually delete each item. You could just click and it'll wipe everything. Okay, and going back to the tools, there's a button called Point Redeem. What that is basically rewarding customers with points for every purchase. In order to do this, let's first close out of this. You would click on the New. So this is basically creating an account for the customer and assigning them like an ID. Let's go ahead and click on the generate new ID, excuse me, and I'm gonna make up a name. Let's go with John Doe. Okay, address, we're just gonna enter anything here. 1321. I'm sure this is a real address. I'm not sure. I'm just making it up. Alright, Georgia. 555. You can check this pop-up window for birthday. What this will do is whenever that customer comes to make a purchase and their birthday happens to be that day, it'll notify you. So maybe you can, I don't know, reward them with more additional points. That's just an option. And you could just write a message for that customer. Let's say VIP customer, something like that. I don't know. Save, and it says update successful, so close. So the customer made an account, so we're going to go ahead and ring this customer up. Okay, let's click on a few items here, and then customer is going to pay in cash. The total came out to be $60.94. Let's say paid 100. Transaction completed, everything is good. And let's say a couple days later they decide to make more purchases, then you want to find that customer. If they have a card, you can scan it and their information will appear. If not, you'll have to go ahead and find them manually. So I named my customer John Doe, right? So there it is, double click and everything is there. Okay, so from their last purchase they earn a total of $2.85. Okay, $2.85. That can be used as cash, but in the event that customer wants to know how that amount came to be, you can simply exit out of that, go to Tools. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Let's just close out of this. Close. Okay, you're gonna go to System Setup, Privilege Setup, and then just leave everything the way it is. Go to View, and it shows you just the percentage that the point system is based on. So it's at 5%, so you can do the calculations. If you spend about $100, then you'll be saving $5. If you spend $10, then you'll be saving 5 cents. So that's how it's set up. You can increase it, decrease it by doing that, or leave it like that. Okay, so that's that. Let's go back to the cash register. So let's say a customer, wants to make more purchases. We're going to click on H again. Select a few more items. Okay. And let's say they want to apply their points. Okay. I failed to look them up. I apologize. John Doe. Double click. Okay, so on the top right hand corner, you'll see how much points they have accumulated from their last purchase. So it's $2.85. I'm gonna go ahead and type H. I don't know why I like that letter, but let's go ahead and select a few more items here. And the total came out to be $96.21. Let's go ahead and cash them out. But before we cash them out, we're going to go to Tools, and we're going to select the Point Redeem button, okay? You have to keep in mind that they've accumulated $2.85. Okay, so let's say they want to apply $2 to their entire purchase. Then you can see that the $2 is deducted from their total. And then you could just cash them out. The total came out to be $94.07. Let's go with 100. Bam. Simple as that, right? All right, let's go to Tools and let's go with New Gift Card. New Gift Card is basically, assigning an amount to a gift card. You can generate a new number and apply the amount that you want to apply. Then update successful, close. Right now it's reading error because there's no printer, I believe. Yes, there's no printer. Click OK, 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 update successful. We're just going to disregard that, okay? Going back to the tools, line tax on and off. What that means is it's basically removing tax or applying tax to the item. Total no tax means removing tax on all items. So let's do a few examples. H. There I go again with the H. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to Tools. Line tax off, meaning the tax has been removed. If I want to reverse that, go back and click on it again. If I want to apply total no tax, that means all of them have taxes removed. Okay. Going back to Tools, line money off right here means you can change the price of the said item. So it selected the H Super Bulk 14. The current price is $12.99, but let's say I want to give it to them for $5.99. Type in $5.99, click OK. Let's close out of that. Then you will see that change has been made. So it went from $7 to $5.99. And going back to Tools, the total money off is the same concept. Okay, and return with receipt will be explained in the next video. So stay tuned. Thank you.